not sure about the routine, not sure about having a lamb. Okay, I just set them on a towel so it was a little cleaner. They're getting their full colostrum dose. These are another couple of humdingers. Really happy with the lambs so far this year. Good morning, fellow Utopians. I'm Lynn, and welcome to another weird spring-like day at Ewetopia Farms. It was another busy night, so let's head into the barn and see what happened last night and what's going to happen today.
Hey, want to give me a hand with you for a second?
Yep.
Or do you want to talk with us for a few minutes?
No, we can talk about this on the way back.
We'll put this here up. I just put her out here. I place it simple. But we'll see.
Yeah, and
don't want there to lose for the back.
I think she's ready to go. She was the one on my list to let go today.
Couple lambs from. Let me think now. Knockout?
Should be because of the red dot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is from Glad. There was a coin.
Just now?
Yeah.
Hi.
Now, lay that way, please. Take that sheet coming in.
So we're just about to get into the second cycle. And like we say, because we breed out of season with our Suffolks, we always consider that first 17 days or the first cycle to be like as if you had put in a teaser ram. So the benefit of that is it does act like a teaser ram, but instead of the teaser ram producing nothing, we do get a fair share of lambs born at that time too. So it takes the pressure off, it gets us warmed up for the high times of lambing when it gets super busy. So we like doing it that way. It works out really well for us, and I don't see that ever changing. He's got a mom coming through here now. She might be a first timer maybe, so a first timer is a little more hesitant when she comes through because she's not sure about the routine, not sure about having a lamb. Is she supposed to follow this new little creature? Usually they do, but sometimes it's a little more difficult to get them out. Okay, so we just left her at the gate here for a second so she could have a good look at him. She's talking to him, so that's good. You can hear there's some more making sounds in here. So she's going to be having a lamb too, maybe. Hi. Oh, wait, she's stopping for a drink. This is the Walk of Fame where she gets to walk down past all the other ewes, show off what she's done. Her lamb. Okay, we're trying a new system for watering the sheep. Up until now, we bring the pails to the milk house to fill them with water. But now that we've got a lot of sheep, we've got a hose. So we've cleaned all the buckets out, and now we're going to just fill them all up with the hose, and hopefully this saves some of our muscles. getting used to, but it seemed to work quicker than hauling pails and definitely less tiring. And in the time it took us to fill the pails, that other ewe that we said she was going to come in had a lamb. So they're popping out quickly, they're having no problems. Do you need a towel? And just that quickly for me to get a towel, yet another one has been born. Backwards. Two little lammies. Our jugs are filling up now. I got a cleaner one here. There we go, honey. Two lammies. I just put these guys on a towel so they're a little cleaner, even though the straw is clean. Okay, I just set them on a towel so it was a little cleaner. She's gonna lick them off. The little guy's crawling off already. She has a boy and a girl, and I'm gonna go help Arnie with the lambs in the pen and leave her to it. Okay, Arnie's just tubing this big single that was just born 5 minutes ago.
It's one on.
Did you have to pull him?
No.
But he might have been a tough birthing. Big lamb. Now we're quickly gonna get the other two. This ewe is the problem.
I'm just gonna get that. I see the lambs right there. You can go watch them. Just leave it shut. I'm gonna get the milk.
Okay. Okay, so all the other barns now that these two have had lamb look fairly quiet, like nothing imminent within the next few minutes. But she is not a first timer, and Arnie says she's not wanting to follow him, which makes me think that she may have triplets. He's definitely talking to them. Buddy, where are you going? A little cleaner. Want them to stay clean. Okay, Arnie's coming now. Unless he wants me to stay here, I'm gonna leave. I was gonna do the bottles while you're doing this, unless you want me to stay.
No, you can just stay for a second. No, don't have to look at your camera. Whoa, a little wet here, isn't it, girl?
I got it on automatic.
Wear a glove to be safe. Is that a little wet here?
Okay, someone asked a question the other day about why you're using powdered colostrum and not hers.
Well, I did mention it before. If she had an inflamed bag with a lot of milk in it, I probably would milk her out. But she probably barely has enough milk to feed her lambs with at this moment. So
because sheep come to their milk,
come to the milk.
and it's way quicker to mix up the colostrum. It only takes seconds, whereas milking takes a bit longer.
Yeah, we don't have time for that either.
And
Oh,
the theory is that if you feed the colostrum, the lambs will get that little boost of energy to go suckle off mom herself. And if we had stripped the colostrum from her, what would happen is the lambs would go to suckle more and she would be empty probably. So this way, when they go to suckle mom, they're going to get a treat because she's got lots of colostrum there ready for them. So this way they're kind of getting the best of both worlds. They're getting their full colostrum dose at birth within seconds. And now mom's got lots of colostrum left over to feed them all. Gives mom time to build up her milk, relax a little bit, bond with her lambs, lick them. We've been doing it for how many years? Quite a few years now. And
we didn't do it at first when we started farming.
no, we didn't.
But then we found we were having problems, eh?
And right now it seems to be like a stress-free, worry-free way of doing things.
This you gotta look at this is people would say this lamb is gonna be full now, won't suck. But you know when you're at a buffet and you say the big deal is it's a buffet, I can eat all I want, and you know you eat your first plate full of food, and then you go out for your second plate and you say, why did I do that? Because I just feel like a bloated pig now.
That's right.
So these lambs they'll be now they're gonna get a taste of the milk, and they're actually gonna try to take more milk,
It actually stimulates them to drink more.
and it warms them up too.
Yeah, it warms them up, and we are lambing in winter, even though it's been a very mild winter so far.
Quit doing that?
But because this mom is acting a little quiet, and Arnie said she was reluctant to follow him out, which is very unusual for a mom who's had lambs before. Not sure who this ewe is,
It's okay.
but I know we have sheep in here like Heather, who has a history of triplets. So we just are a little suspicious that maybe she has triplets. These are really big lambs, wouldn't you say? So it's not likely. But she is acting a little standoffish. She's talking to her lambs and stuff, but she just acts like she's wanting to have another lamb. To me. And now,
Hope not.
Cammy, I hope. Well, we have a single out there, don't we, that just had a lamb?
No. Oh. Twins, all twins.
No, the last big one was a single.
Oh, we in it last night. Yeah, I was nervous about that.
No, this morning.
Nope. Oh yeah. Yeah, she could. Yeah, she. You're having a hard time getting that last little bit of milk, are you?
And this is how we have to get out of the pen, and look who's gone and sat right in the way. Cammy, she's pregnant.
You can take it down. There you go.
Okay, so they're both done.
I could dip them now or not.
You may as well. They keep crawling off here. I probably should have had a second towel. Oh,
You didn't shut it up?
didn't you bring it out here? I could do it in the jug then. But you brought it out here.
She should be over here looking at me.
Yeah, I feel like she wants to have another lamb.
And these lambs-
Or she could just be passing her placentas. It is childbirth. Everyone acts differently. It's lamb birth.
I can maybe take one lamb out and come back to another one.
A little bit slimy. Are you a little bit upside
The
down?
placenta's hanging out. I'm thinking.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, she could have just been wanting to pass a placenta. This is a boy and a girl.
I'll come back this one.
Okay. Cammy, look at what's here. Some nice little lammy. It's always nice when Auntie comes to visit. Is that a nice lammy, Cammy? I'll shake that off. So the blanket, the towel, also helps for carrying because they're very slimy. Keeps us dry, and it keeps you from dropping them. And it helps absorb some of the moisture off the lamb as well. Help Mom's job. See, sometimes you just have to give them a little space if they won't follow. And yeah, having a lamb makes you thirsty, so oftentimes they'll stop and grab a little drink of water. And here's our second one of the morning. We haven't even started chores, and she's gonna do her walk of fame too.
Dry one. You're up running around. These guys are up running around. These are the pair of twins that were born last night at, what time was it? 10 or 11?
Yeah, these are
I don't know if these are boys or girls or what these are. She has lots of milk.
the
Right? Sorry about that. And she has lots of milk too, I think. These lambs were born at 7 this
I
morning.
spoke too soon. It looks like there might be a Dorset in this group that's acting a little odd, like she might be having a lamb shortly. So we're going to keep an eye on her as we do chores. So it's a lot more quiet in here right now. All the ewes have been fed. All the ewes have been watered. I've gone through the barn and checked for any lambs that seemed like they were hungry and needed topping up. Elsie's lambs needed topping up, and the old Dorset ewe, the RR girl, her one lamb was crying and drank a little bit as well. But otherwise, they all look good. So right now, Arnie's headed off to the coveralls to do the feeding there. And I've got to go through all these pens and mark down who's who. And you see here's a ewe sitting right against this lamb. And this is how they get squashed and die. Honey. And this is the pen that I wanted to bring you in to show you. These are the ones that Arnie delivered last night. The two really big ones. Almost got one really big squashed one here. Hi, honey. I know it was warm by your mom, but she almost sat on you. These are humdinger lambs. Humdingers. And this humdinger that almost got sat on is a ewe lamb. And this other one here, sitting beside a placenta, which she must have just dropped off. Hi, sweetheart. Is that a placenta? You don't have to sit beside it anymore. This is a boy. So again, a boy and a girl. We'll remove this placenta for now. Yucky. Oh, you're beautiful. So right now I'm just writing the numbers on their back, scanning them and getting them recorded into my booklet. And you say, why wouldn't I just wait till I tag them and stuff? And the reason for that is it gets so busy in here, you forget who was born when. And when we're going to release them from the jug to the pens out there, I want to make sure that I let out the ones that lambed first, so that they've had more bonding time. And of course, as I go to read her, she's lost her radio tag. So that means I have to try catch her or wait for Arnie to read the other tag. She's number 18, so they've been marked accordingly. So I know she has a boy and a girl. The lambs will have the same numbers on them. I still have to catch her to read that tag because she lost her radio tag. But for now, we'll just move on to the next lambs born. So these ones came out of Knockouts group because she has a red dot on her. That was Knockouts group. This one came from Gladiators group. This ewe is from a Jordan ram again. You can kind of tell because he tended to throw the really big ewes. She's 51F, so she's an older girl as well. She'd be 5 going on 6. Her history is that she had a single her first year and twins every year since. So this is her, I believe this is her 9th lambs. And she's the 19th to have lambs so far this year. And she also has a boy and a girl. Boy and a girl, boy and a girl, boy and a girl, 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 2 girls, and you're next that we have to read. I think you got a giant boy from Gladiator. He's humongous. He's gorgeous. This is also a 6-year-old ewe. She is the 20th to have a lamb. I've written humdinger on the comments next to her lamb. Last year she had a single as well, but she also adopted a lamb. You can see she's a shorter, stockier ewe. I think you can see that on the camera. And she's from our British ram Blackie that we had a long time ago. So that's why she looks more British. And this mom who just had her lambs moments ago in Gladiator's pen. So these are Gladiator lambs, the boy and the girl again. She is also a Jordan ewe. And her history, she's 5 years old. Her history is single, twins, single, twins. So she rotates her years. This is her twin year, which is okay by us, as long as they're great lambs. And these are another couple of humdingers. Really happy with the lambs so far this year. Okay, I managed to catch up with Arnie before he was totally finished the coveralls. He's feeding the ewe lambs here. These are our replacement stock for next year. Hi there! Okay, now we're gonna head into the pen of the raving lunatics. So we let all the rams out of the holding pen. They all look like they've calmed down. Everybody's alive and no one is injured. So looks like that all worked. Hi. Now they're indoors for a little while, so they won't get foot scald anymore. So there were a couple that had some scald. They should heal up nicely here. It's way easier for Arnie in here because He doesn't have to walk in amongst the rams. He can just feed them in the feeder like this. So it's safer, easier, and quicker while we have the space. The way the lambs are going right now, we may not have space for too long, but it's kind of a nice treat for the rams to be indoors for a little while. Alexander! Hi! Oh my goodness. Hello. We'll come see you, okay? Oh, good roll. Alexander, you're just so happy. So these guys are still fighting.
Go away from him.
But hopefully they'll calm down. They got food there. So the other humdinger ewe with the other humdinger lambs that were born last night, she is a 6-year-old ewe as well, and she is out of our Jordan ram. Just heading out to do the final chores before bed. Check up on all the lambs. See if anybody is having a lamb, and hopefully this will only take a few minutes so we can get some rest. I just made a new feeding place for Scotty because I think that wandering ewe was eating his food. This girl here is extremely upset. She's a stealer. But stealers usually turn into lambers. And she's upset because 2 lambs just came out of this pen. Everybody looks good. Otherwise. We're topping this big guy off with a bottle because his head's still swollen, so it's hard for him to nurse. But he knows how to down a bottle, that's for sure. And she's got milk, so hoping tomorrow he will have his head back to normal and will be doing well. Here we got 2 more little Sharif lambs, stocky little things that were just born. And this is why the other mother's all upset.
Read this one here.
I don't have the scanner with me.
I think this was wrong.
It's charging.
Oh.
It looks...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was,
The Gary Bryan one? Yeah. Well, wait, it looks like his for sure. She's built like that, but that's one of ours. What are they, boys or girls?
2 boys, I think.
2 boys? Let's have a look at you. Yep, 2 boys. Nice boys. She's a nice stocky mom. So they were born right now, like 2 minutes ago. And yeah, that stealer, if she doesn't have a baby now, she's going to have one tonight. So it looks like everyone's fed and watered. All the lambs have been checked. Everybody looks pretty good. But our jugs are quite full. Tomorrow we're going to have to let a bunch out and start bringing them to the coveralls. That didn't take long. We've had 22 sheep have lambs already. And by the look of it, we got mostly twins. And I'm real happy to say so far no triplets. I don't want to jinx it, but it's going nice. Arnie's just going to head off to the coverall to shut the doors. And that's it for today. joining us. Please be sure to join us again tomorrow for the next episode at Ewetopia Farms. Bye for now.